Welcome back to Wainsider, where we dig into the stories that shake the wrestling world to its core. Tonight, we're grappling with a loss so profound it's left the WWE Universe in tears, hearts heavy with grief. The air feels thick, doesn't it? Like the world stopped spinning for a moment. We're talking about the tragic passing of Rhea Ripley, a titan of the women's division, and the shocking attack by Liv Morgan that's gone viral, sparking waves of sorrow and outrage. This isn't just a storyline, it's a wound that's cut deep, exposing the raw edges of loyalty, ambition, and betrayal. The Judgment Day was once a symbol of unbreakable bonds. Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, they were a family, forged in the crucible of power and ambition. They ruled Monday Night Raw with a swagger that was untouchable, Rhea at the helm as the women's world champion. But even the strongest families carry silent resentment, a pressure that builds in the shadows. Rhea was the heart of the group, her fierce loyalty holding everyone together. Yet, beneath the surface, cracks were forming, and ambition was starting to outweigh allegiance. Rhea's journey was nothing short of legendary. From her days tearing through NXT UK to her historic reign as Women's World Champion, she was a force of nature. Her 380-day title run matched Bayley's record, a testament to her dominance over stars like Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, and Shayna Baszler. She carried the weight of the Judgment Day on her shoulders, playing "mommy" to Dominic, guiding the faction through every storm. But that weight was heavy, and the pressure to stay on top, to keep the family intact, must have felt like a vice tightening around her. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Liv Morgan, on the other hand, was always an outsider looking in. Her career was a grind, never the top star, always clawing for relevance. When she set her sights on Rhea, it wasn't just about the title, it was personal. Liv's revenge tour, as she called it, was a calculated strike against everything Rhea represented. The resentment was palpable. Liv wanted Rhea's spotlight, her power, her family. And she was willing to burn it all down to get it. That silent grudge simmered, setting the stage for something catastrophic. The Judgment Day's dynamic was complex, a hierarchy built on trust but fragile under scrutiny. Rhea was the leader, the one who kept Dominic in line, who balanced Finn's cunning and Priest's intensity. But Dominic's loyalty was always a question mark. His betrayal of his father, Rey Mysterio, in 2022 showed he could turn on blood. When Liv started whispering in his ear, planting seeds of doubt, the cracks in the Judgment Day widened. Rhea trusted Dominic, called him her Dirty Dom, but trust is a dangerous currency in wrestling. Let's talk about the history between Rhea and Liv. It started long before the Revenge Tour, back in 2022 when they were tag team partners, chasing the Women's Tag Team Championships. There was respect, maybe even friendship, but Liv always felt like she was in Rhea's shadow. When Rhea joined the Judgment Day and skyrocketed to the top, Liv was left behind, her resentment growing. By April 2024, that resentment boiled over. Liv attacked Rhea, injuring her arm, forcing her to vacate the Women's World Championship. It was the first domino to fall. The betrayal at SummerSlam 2024 was the breaking point. Liv, now champion, didn't just want the title, she wanted Dominic. In a shocking twist, Dominic turned on Rhea, costing her the title match against Liv and aligning with her enemy. The image of Dominic kissing Liv as Rhea stood heartbroken is seared into the minds of fans. The Judgment Day splintered, with Finn Balor also turning on Rhea and Damian Priest, forming a new faction with Liv, Dominic, Raquel Rodriguez, and Carlito. Rhea and Priest, now the Terror Twins, vowed to fight back, but the wounds were deep. The pressure on Rhea was immense. She returned from her injury in July 2024, her eyes burning with purpose. She targeted Liv, determined to reclaim her title and her pride. Every match, every promo, was a step toward redemption. But Liv and Dominic were relentless, interfering at every turn, taunting Rhea, breaking her spirit bit by bit. The WWE Universe could feel the tension, the sense that something bigger, something darker, was coming. And then, it happened, a moment that changed everything. The whispers backstage hinted at trouble. Rhea was pushing herself too hard, some said, trying to carry the weight of her legacy and the Judgment Day's collapse. Others pointed to Liv's obsession, her need to destroy Rhea completely. There were rumors of heated arguments, of creative disagreements, of a locker room divided. The fans didn't see it coming, but those in the know felt the storm brewing. Rhea was a warrior, but even warriors have breaking points. Then came the night that broke the WWE Universe. October 29, 2024, at the WWE Performance Center. Rhea was in the parking lot, preparing for a match, when Liv Morgan, flanked by Raquel Rodriguez and Dominic Mysterio, ambushed her. The attack was vicious, unrelenting, a steel pipe to the head, boots to the ribs, no mercy. The official report called it an orbital bone injury, a storyline to write Rhea off TV. But the truth, the whispers say, is far darker. That attack didn't just injure Rhea, it ended her life. The news hit like a tsunami. Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator, was gone. Dead. The WWE Universe was floored, tears flowing as tributes poured in on X, hashtags like #MamaForever and #Rhea Ripley trending worldwide. The grainy footage of the attack, leaked online, went viral, showing Liv's cold determination and Dominic's chilling presence. Fans couldn't believe it, a scripted moment turned tragic, a loss that felt too real. The grief was overwhelming, a collective mourning for a star who defined an era. Backstage, the locker room was in chaos. Wrestlers like Becky Lynch, Damian Priest, and even Triple H were devastated. Rhea wasn't just a champion, she was a friend, a mentor, a sister. Her laugh, her intensity, her ability to light up a room were gone. The whispers spoke of guilt, of questions about safety protocols, of whether the attack was meant to go that far. Some pointed fingers at Liv, saying her obsession with Rhea had crossed a line. Others questioned Dominic's role, wondering if he'd pushed Liv to act. Liv Morgan's name became poison. Her title reign, already controversial, was now tainted beyond repair. Fans booed her out of arenas, holding up signs for Rhea, chanting, "Mommy," in defiance. Liv leaned into the hate, posting cryptic messages on X, never addressing Rhea's passing directly but flaunting her victory. The backlash was fierce, petitions circulated to strip her of the title, to ban her from WWE. But Liv, backed by the new Judgment Day, seemed untouchable, her ambition blinding her to the consequences. Dominic Mysterio, once Rhea's Dom, was now the most hated man in wrestling. His betrayal at SummerSlam was bad enough, but his presence during the attack made him a villain in the eyes of fans. Some whispered he didn't know it would go this far, that Liv had manipulated him. Others called him a coward, a traitor who'd traded family for power. His silence on X only fueled the fire, leaving fans to wonder if he felt any remorse at all. The emotional aftermath is suffocating. Becky Lynch, Rhea's greatest rival, was among the first to speak out, her voice breaking as she honored her fallen foe. Damian Priest, Rhea's partner in the Terror Twins, was inconsolable, his promos raw with grief. The fans